Close points. Derek Branham coming up in 12th, 16 points back. Jacob Edson, 18 points behind in 13th. Mark Robertson is 20 points back in 14th. 15th is Eric Laurie, who is 22 points behind. He's tied with Jeff Willis. Douglas Doucette is 17th. He is 23 points behind the lead. John Garrett is 18th, 24 points back. 19th is Earl Lateral, who is 26 points behind the lead. And rounding out the top 20 is Michael Martin, who is 27 points behind the lead there. So first race of the season, points are really close. Still anybody's championship at this point. Well, I've personally been on the opposite side of that. I've always liked Texas. The setup is a little loose in turns 1 and 2, but you can flat foot it through 3 and 4. If these guys are patient, take their time, just because you can flat foot it through 3 and 4 doesn't necessarily you really want to if you're trying to save tires there. But as long as these guys can be patient with the setup, not overdrive it, then it should be a pretty good race. Tell you what I'm going to be looking for tonight, Rudy. There's 2 or 3 spots I'm going to be looking for on the track. The first one being these guys hitting the apron, going through the corners. They touch that apron, they're going to be going up into the car. The outside are spinning out. The other 2 trouble spots coming off of turn 4. A lot of guys can, because you can hold the throttle down, sometimes you get loose coming off 4, go sliding through the grass. But the biggest trouble spot is turn 2. If you get into the gas too early coming off of turn 2, you're going to slam yourself into that outside wall. And when you do, there's no saving it from there. You find yourself either in someone else or in that inside wall in a hurry.
All right, we're back live. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know. Could have been something there. Could have been something maybe. I really don't know. But hopefully it's okay now. Well, anyhow, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home of the
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started, so you haven't missed anything yet. And again, I apologize for my mic doing that. I don't know what the problem was with it, but I just shut down OBS, or I had to stop the stream, of course, but shut down OBS, restarted it, and it seems to be okay now. So some little technical glitch in there, I guess. I don't know. Hard to say.
Well, I can hear you just fine. So.
Yeah, it was working fine in TeamSpeak. It was just something on OBS there. It wasn't working great. All right, so at the top of the leaderboard, we have Travis Townsend. We were talking about Travis here earlier, and I told Dwayne, I said, I'll tell you what, Travis is pretty good. I've known him from back in the day when I used to race with him a lot, and he's a very good racer. So keep an eye on Travis Townsend to maybe go out there and do well tonight.
He's got it in second right now.
Yep.
28.758. The only one better right now is Alcina, a 28.729.
Yep. And looks like Travis is done, so he's taking it off the track. So a lot of guys, I've been watching some of these guys that looks like they're doing a one and done deal, you know, just a one lap qualifying effort. Very few of them are doing two anymore. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I guess they turn in the best time they can on their first lap. So.
Yeah, it just depends on the tire wear and the track. Like a place like this where they've redone it, the tires don't wear off quite as much as they used to. I mean, there's still a lot of tire wear. I'd be doing 2 laps out here if it was me personally, but
here comes Larry Engling. Let's see what Larry's going to do. Where's he going to go? He took the pole last week. I believe he got the pole last week, wasn't it? Oh, right. Qualifying. He qualified 11th on his first lap. Let's see what he's going to do on his second lap. Maybe it'll be better. He's got plenty of time to do it, so I'm just going to assume that it's going to be a little better. I'm not sure how much, but he's got to pick up a couple of tenths.
Like he made it to 3 and 4 pretty good.
Yeah, here he comes, his second lap. That puts him where?
Pole.
First on the board. There you go. Pole position.
That's why you do 2 laps, Rudy.
Yep. Well, my view of that always has been 2 laps, because usually, you know, your first one, even though it's kind of a warm-up lap, you know, then you've got your first qualifying lap. You're still kind of almost in a warm-up mode, really. You know, you're just getting some heat built up in them tires. And my experience always was the second one usually always faster, and that just kind of proved my point right there.
Yeah, not only is he faster, he's 2 tenths faster than second place just by doing 2 laps.
Wow.
Did a 28.590.
Yep.
Good lap.
Yeah, 0.139 separating them. So yeah, about a tenth, almost a tenth and a half. Oh, Jason Beach just took that second spot over. Oh.
He also ran 2 laps.
Yep. All right, Hornet's on the track. Let's see what he's going to do if he's got enough time to make it there. He's got just about enough time to turn in 1 lap here, I think. He's not going to have enough time to make a second one, but his first lap, let's see what he's going to do here. We got, that'll make the 22nd qualifier if he can turn in a lap, and he does, and then where's that put him? Uh-oh, did he hit the wall or the grass? He must have hit the grass, yep. I seen him hit the grass or in the front stretch. That might have been just enough that it knocked it out of there. All right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying. All right, let's get everybody down here on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Dwayne. Larry Yingling, our points leader and pole sitters, taking the pole with a 28.590. Congratulations to Larry. Second place will go to Jason Beach. All right, Alcina starting 3rd. Travis Townsend 4th. Tommy Gossett will start 5th. Craig White in 6th. Thomas Ackridge, 7th. Earl Lateral will start 8th. Colby Watts, 9th. And Paul Witt rounds out the top 10. Dwayne?
Jeff Wills starts 11th. Brent Lay rolls off 12th. Darren Reeser 13th. Harold Deckard 14th. Frank Ramuglia 15th. Eric Burnham. Why can I never get that last name?
Branham.
16th. Dude Conrad 17th. Michael Pegg 18th. 19th is John Garrett. And rounding out the top 20 is Tony Wright. Rudy?
Eric Laurie will start 21st. Kenneth Mikesell 22nd. Don Davis 23rd. Mark Robertson, the Canadian Rocket, will start back in 24th, not taking the qualifying time. Michael Martin 25th. Hornet did not finish that, did not have a good lap time there. Apparently caught the grass or something. So he will start in 26th. Michael Howlett 27th. Diego Vasquez 28th. Jacob Edson 29th. And Joe Fisher, I think, rounded out the field. Nope, Ted Deckard. Hey, Ted Deckard. Gosh, I haven't seen him in a while. So he will start from shotgun position. All right, very good. All right, here we go, Dwayne. 100 laps. Yep, 100 laps for these guys tonight.
And just like with Charlotte, this is going to be a technical track. You've got to get through 1 and 2 to have a good lap here. And that's really going to, I think, coming out of turn 2, that's where we're going to see the most trouble tonight. You're going to see guys either getting loose and spinning out or getting in the gas too early and smacking the wall.
All right, lights are up on the pace truck. And again, thanks to the Fort Worth, Texas screen printing. So thank you to them for being the official sponsor this season again. Or thanking them again. I don't mean that they've been a sponsor already, but you know what I mean.
I do.
All right, folks, here we go. Get ready. Pace truck's going to peel off here any minute. Larry Yingling's going to be on that loud pedal. And the green flag will be in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
And there it is. We're underway here at Texas tonight. If you notice, we started back in the daytime again after qualifying. And this is going to return again to nighttime. So that's going to be very interesting to see how these guys are going to be able to handle that transition from day to night.
Yeah, with the sun, the sun's definitely going to make the track loose. Once it goes down, it should tighten up a bit, but don't expect it to change too much.
We're underway here. Travis Townsend there, and blinking a little bit. Tommy Gossett 4th, already picking up 1 position. And Thomas Ackridge, boy, was really loose coming out of 4 or out of 2 right there.
Good save.
Yeah, it was. That was an excellent save because once you start getting that back end coming around, sometimes you can't stop it. So good save. Back up front, Larry Yingling trying to shake Jason Beach, and it kind of comes down to what we seen last week. Those two just like were inseparable almost the whole race at Charlotte, if you remember that.
Yes, they were. And it looks like it's more of the same here at Texas.
Yeah, good stuff going on here. That's a nice, beautiful track. I mean, I know, like I said before, there's kind of a love-hate relationship between a lot of drivers in this track. Some guys don't like it. Since they widened it up a little bit, it has changed it and kind of resurfaced it. New paints on the walls, new sponsors on the signs, and a lot of different changes. And now we are into nighttime now. We can actually go to race at night, which is kind of cool.
A lot of good changes to this track. I mean, the coming out of turn 4 is still... They say they widened it, but when you're in that car and you see that wall coming up on you, it seems just as narrow as it's always been.
Oh, yeah.
But All these guys doing a real good job here on the start of this race. Everybody got single file relatively quickly, no issues. So right now they're managing.
Yes, sir. Alcina taking a look there to the inside of Thomas Ackridge, looking for a pass. And I don't know, he might get it right there. Going to be pretty close. And yes, he does get it.
Yeah.
Alcina moving forward.
Too early to be racing. That guy is faster than you. Let him go because he's going to burn up his tires and you're going to catch him later on.
Well, Al actually started third, but he kind of drifted back on that start. I think probably to wait to get a little heat in them tires so you have a little better grip. How about Craig White? Now, Craig in that Wrangler car is taking a look to the inside there of Thomas Ackridge as well. So Thomas may be having problems early on here with some grip.
Speaking of side by side, we got a battle for the lead. Rudy Beach is under Yingling.
Oh my gosh, and he wants that bonus point. Larry Yingling's going to let him go. He says, look, I'm not going to battle you. It's too early for that. But Beach does grab a bonus point.
And Travis Townsend takes advantage. And
yes,
Tommy Gossett's going to try to, but I don't think he's close enough.
Yep, Townsend. And now Townsend's not done yet because he's taking a look to the inside of Beach. They're not going to happen, though.
No, Beach closes the door. Yingling's still trying to hang on that outside.
Townsend, boy, that car, everything but sideways coming out of 4 right there. I'm telling you, really dropping the hammer on that car.
Yingling finally finds a spot back into third on the inside. Craig White goes high. Thomas Ackridge.
Here he goes, looking to the inside of Travis Townsend now. And I don't know, Townsend's got a pretty good run on that high side. These guys barely lift in the corner.
Yeah, you high line, low line, you can pretty much run it wide open through 3 and 4. Where Yingling is going to get the advantage here is in 1, where you got to lift just a little bit and then get back in the throttle. As you can see, he pulls up door to door with him. Great battle right here.
Yes, it is. Very good battle.
And Jason Beach is enjoying seeing this double wide because as they're fighting for the second place, he's pulling away.
Yeah, he just bounced off the wall there coming out of 4, though, I'd seen. Hopefully the car did not get any damage on that, but yeah, he's enjoying it. You got that right. And he's out there in clean air, too, and we know clean air is a big thing with these cars. I mean, it just makes these cars run 10 times better. Larry Yingling did complete that pass on Travis Townsend, goes back into second. All right, let's go back in the field here ways. Paul Witt in 13th, running about 5.2 seconds behind the leader right now. Harold Decker right behind him. And we got quite the pack of cars back here. Michael Pegg, always a guy to look out for. Michael Pegg, with them regulators, I'm telling you what, man, him and Frank G sticking right there pretty close together.
Tell you what, Larry Yingling is going for the lead again, Rudy. He is not letting Beach get away.
Yeah, he's taking it into 1, driving it in there pretty deep. Got to be awful careful. That car, oh, he got kind of tight right there in the corner, though. Whew, man, but he held on to it. That car looked like it was about to go sideways on him. Oh, he got a little loose. Man, loose and just kept his foot in it. Golly, and I think Larry Yingling might have led that. Yes, he did lead that lap.
1/1000th of a second at Texas, Rudy.
Yeah.
Are we at Talladega or Texas? I don't know.
I don't know. Craig White into the picture now as he cleared Thomas Ackridge. So he goes into 5th. And he's watching all this as Jason Beach brings it down the hill there, down in front of Tommy Gossett.
And Tommy Gossett did a heck of a job getting by Travis Townsend, all while Yingling was getting around Beach. Oh, Beach fights back on the outside. You don't see this very often.
We haven't seen that outside line come in just yet. He may be a little premature on trying that on the outside. But, hey, you got to test it. You know, you got to see what's up there. You never know what could be lying up there that maybe will make you fast. A different line that could make you faster. Hey, Brandon, Marcus, Benjamin, Devin, Jake, how's everybody doing? Glad to see everybody in chat there. Thank you for helping out.
One thing we're seeing this week, Rudy, opposed to last week, the top 8 are all nose to tail. Nobody's running away with this.
Yeah, Darren Reeser's staying right with these guys. Darren come from 13th place, and then there's a little gap back to Jeff Wills. And we seen Jeff Wills, if you remember last week there, Jeff turned it on in the latter part of the race and did pretty well. Now, he didn't wind up finishing well, but, I mean, he turned it on and was, because he was way back in the pack and turned it on a little bit toward the end and brought it up. So
these guys aren't done yet, Rudy. Jason Beach back to the lead, and this time Yingling's stuck on the outside.
Gossett right there behind Jason Beach, using a little draft there in the toe. And he's going to clear late. Yingling goes into second.
Makes me wonder if Yingling didn't burn up his tires running hard earlier in this run. Now he's fallen victim. It's almost like the old days at Bristol when you used to be caught on the outside line and you're just praying for an opening.
And that's exactly what happened right there. He had to let everybody go by, and even Thomas Ackridge comes up on him now. Everybody's taking advantage of that. So Larry Yingling going from the pole position back to sixth. Man.
And that's a frustrating position to be in right there. You don't have a choice but let these guys go by you. He's just got to take a breath right now and try to regroup, refocus, and get himself back at the front.
Yeah, you bet. Earl Lateral in seventh. Darren Reeser eighth. And now Jeff Wills. Looks like Jeff Wills and Brent Lay maybe closing the gap on that group. Starting to reel them in.
Yeah, this is about the time of the run. We're 20 laps in, Rudy. You're going to see the guys who saved their tires jump to the front. The guys who have used them up, they're going to start falling off. Yeah.
Alcina now back to 11th place after starting third. Looked like he had a fast car at the start of the race, but another one that could be saving his tires a little bit right there. Very good. All right, let's go back in the field here a little ways. Tony Wright back here battling with the Canadian Rocket there, Mark Robertson. Mark goes to the inside, taking a look. The old Canadian Rocket, and he gets that position. Oh, wow, look at that. A big lag spike. Travis Townsend, third place. That definitely, like I said, keep an eye on Travis. Like I said, I've known him for a long time, and man, what a racer that guy is. And really glad to see him in with these guys because he'll fit very well with these guys, Dwayne. He's such a good racer.
Oh yeah, he's doing a good job here. Still holding on third.
I haven't seen him in forever, but good to see him back.
Oh, Craig White gets loose off of two, but can save it. But he loses a lot of ground.
Travis Townsend goes into second, passing up Tommy Gossett. He says, all right, I've rode back here behind you, Tommy. Time for me to get by and try to get to that lead because Jason Beach is getting away. Beach with about almost a half a second lead now.
Craig White now for third.
Has led to most laps. Tommy Gossett may have burnt his tires up.
Larry Yingling is definitely hoping for a caution soon, Rudy, because he is falling off the pace. He's now still sixth, but 1.5 seconds behind the lead.
Yep. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. This track has, always been noted to grind the tires up on these cars. It's just very, very abrasive surface, and even though they resurfaced this, they must have drugged the abrasiveness over here with it. So. They said that the fuel run here is about 60 to 65 laps. Now, whether the guys can hang on that long on the same set of tires remains to be seen.
Yeah, because right now we're running over a second slower than we were at the beginning of this race. They were doing, the beginning of the race, they were doing 28.5 lap times. That lap by, they were 29.699. So
Yeah.
over a full second off these tires.
Yep.
We have our first guy on pit road, Ted Deckard. Don't know if this is planned or not.
Yeah, it's like really early for that. Really early. I know I've been having some internet problems the last couple of days, and I can't get them out here to fix it until Tuesday. So I apologize if it does get a little choppy here from time to time. I apologize for that. Really ain't, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, the internet bouncing really bad.
Earl Lateral just got the bad side of a three wide incident there. He had to let those guys go by, and now he's suffering for it.
Oh my.
He was with Brent Lee and Jeff Wills there. They took him 3 wide, and he had to let out or end up wrecking, and he did the right thing.
Very good, very good. Well, Brent Lee in 8th and Jeff Wills in 9th. So again, like I said earlier, watch Jeff Wills, see if he can't work his way closer to the front. And other than Ted Deckard, which Ted is still sitting on pit road, could have been a personal, something can come up, or a pit stop that of another kind, you know.
Good a bit.
I'll just leave it at that. You can use your own imagination. Travis really giving Jason Beach a workover on that back bumper, man. He is staying right with them as the field's starting to get spread out a little more now, Dwayne.
Yes, and 29 of the 30 cars are still on the lead lap, but some guys like Hornet, Diego Vasquez, they're in trouble. They're almost 20 seconds behind. And as I was saying, 29, 30-second lap time. They're about to go a lap down here.
Yeah, they sure are. Diego Vasquez is just ahead of the leader. We can probably look back and you can probably see the leader. Well, actually, he's actually quite a ways.
About a full straightaway, Rudy.
Yeah, about a full straightaway, yeah. Wow, that's, yeah, he's 22 seconds behind. So, yeah, he's about 7 seconds ahead of them guys.
Deckard has taken his car behind the wall. He is done.
1 out of the race, man. Well, it's good to see Ted out there, though. Yeah, I've known Ted for a while, too. Haven't seen him in a while. Another one. Lateral 10th place. Starting to drop a little more now. And Michael Pegg coming from 18th to 11th. The big mover here. I'm not sure if he's the biggest mover, but picking up quite a few positions. Paul Witt and John Garrett coming from 19th. Colby Watt actually losing about 5 positions there, goes back to 14th. And Al Cena taking a look to the inside of Colby Watts right now, and that would be for the 14th position if he can make that pass. And the thing of it is, Dwayne, he gets Colby up that hill a little bit, opens the bottom up, and we may see Harold Decker and a few others take advantage of that just to try to get that one more position.
Absolutely, and I'm a little concerned with Al Cena right now. He started 3rd tonight and is now in 14th, so he's working his way back up. But he dropped off really big there at the beginning.
Yeah, like I said, Colby Watts staying high, and look at this. They're just going to freight train by him on the inside. He can't get down into that bottom groove. More and more of them go by. Derek Bronham taking a look now. Kenneth Mikesell. Boy, I'll tell you, Colby just fell like a rock right there.
Yeah, and there's
Dude
nothing
Conrad.
you can do. That
Nope. Dude Conrad, Don Davis, they both get by. So, boy, he quickly fell clear back to 22nd position.
field is definitely getting more spread out now as the leaders. Travis Townsend hasn't let Jason Beach get away, but behind them, Craig White is about a second back. Then another half second back to Tommy Gossett. So we're really getting spread out right now.
No, I have not seen LG. He's not in here tonight. I don't know. I know he's having some personal things, health issues that he's taking care of. So that may be why he's not in there. I don't know. We got another one pitting. Jeff Wills coming down pit road.
I'm wondering if this isn't strategy for tires, Rudy.
Well, it very well could be. And, these guys probably have it mapped out maybe to make it on 2 pit stops. It's going to be who can preserve their tires. They've got enough fuel to go at least to the halfway mark. So who can keep their tires under it the longest and stay out there and make it on 1 pit stop. And some guys don't like that 1 pit stop strategy. They like the 2 pit stop strategy.
It definitely helps tire-wise. I would probably myself be on the 2 tires just because it makes up. You can make so much ground up on fresher tires versus these guys who are out here on older tires.
Yeah. Yeah. When you see, the times on there, they're well over a second slower than what they started. So over a second.
I'm gonna time our leader Jason Beach here at the line.
The last lap was 29.858. See what this lap is.
$29,874, and we're about to see Jeff Willis. He's about to make his first full lap under full speed, so we'll see what he comes in at.
Yeah, this is fresh tires for him. As he comes around, he is a lap down, but turns in a
29 flat.
Yep, pretty much a 29 flat, so he is almost a full second quicker. There you go. Jason Beach just turned in a 30-second, almost a 30-second flat. So, yeah, there's a full second between what the leader's running and what Jeff Wills just come off a pit road running.
And if there is a caution or if this fully cycles out, Jeff Willis is in the catbird seat right now. These fresher tires, he's actually making up positions, whether he's passing people or not, just on these guys having to come in. The longer these guys don't come in and he stays out there, he's going to be well ahead when everyone else comes in. And it looks like some people have gotten the memo.
Yeah.
You see Earl Lateral, Diego Vasquez, all on pit road now.
Yep. It's coming in, so they're not liking that long run either. It's to each their own, and I mean, the thing you got to think about is their times are so much quicker on the new tires, but as well as I do, though, sometimes the longer you run on them tires, the more comfortable you get with them. And then when you go in and you change and put new tires on it, then you got to start all over again from ground zero, where it's a little slick at first, and then it goes into a tight situation, and then you back down a little bit, but the car you start finding that happy medium in there, and you get used to that, and when you get out there with new tires, you got to find that happy medium again.
Yeah, and then your guys like Dude Conrad, who see a guy who's got fresh tires just fly by you like you're sitting still, and you're thinking, maybe I should come in.
Yeah. Yep, sure thing. Well, Hornet just goes a lap down there. The leader's just passed him. The next one's going to be Eric Laurie and Tony Wright. These guys at the back of the field right now. But, boy, I'm going to tell you what, Travis Townsend is not letting Beach get away very far, is he?
No, he's not. He's staying and matching him bumper for bumper. Alcina now on pit road.
Yeah, Travis is staying right there, and they are catching Eric Laurie, so it won't be long here, and Jason Beach will be probably putting Eric Laurie a lap down. And they're probably, I'm going to say, within 5 laps here. Eric Laurie's coming into pit road. Okay. They're probably about 5 laps from making their one and only pit stop that they got to make here.
Most likely. I mean, I don't think they would run it to lap 65, even though you can get there and fuel. I mean, you can feel the slowness, and as these guys start behind them, start pitting, you know, and they start getting past themselves as the leaders, they're going to want those fresh tires.
Sure. Here comes the leader up on Tony Wright, putting Tony a lap down. Tony just gets the heck out of the way. He sees what's going on. Jason Beach.
And we got
we got a caution. Oh my, who is that?
Oh, big wreck, Rudy.
Oh my, yeah, this is a big one. Branham in it. All right. Oh my gosh, they're still piling up back here. Let's go back and take a look. See if we can figure out what happened to Derek Branham. I'm not sure if it was him that.
Yes, sir. Turn 2, Rudy just gets on the gas way too early, like I talked about. Comes out of turn 2, smacks that outside wall. And that stacks everybody behind him up.
Oh my gosh, did he ever? Oh, that does stack him up. Oh my gosh, look at him. Tony Wright involved. Oh,
That's
my.
Michael Martin.
Yep. Frank G.
Jeff Wills is also, who just got fresh tires, involved in that as well.
Yep. Dang, dude, Conrad, he lucked out on that. He kind of ghosted through all that mess. Oh, no, I guess he didn't. Okay, never mind. All right, well, back up front here. Let's see. I'm sure everybody's going to come to pit road. Now, this is going to be good for the leaders. These guys were starting to consider coming to pit road here, I do believe. So this will be good for them. Perfect timing.
Not so good for those guys who made pit stops. Guys like Tony Wright, Harold Deckard, they're all trapped 1 lap down.
Well, the good news is they'll be able to go to pit road and get a fresh car. So let's see, these guys all come in.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we didn't see the top 19 come in, stay out.
Sure. It's a busy place on pit road right now.
Yes, it is.
And Larry Yingling, looks like Larry stayed out.
No, he's on pit road. He's getting 4 tires.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Sorry. All right, Jason Beach will come back out.
Looks like Yingling's going to gain several positions on pit road.
Well, who are we going to talk to? Thinking about maybe talking to somebody that kind of come. Tony Wright. Tony actually had come to pit road. I guess he's going to have to go to the back of that pack.
Yeah, he was a wave around car.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Somebody we usually don't talk to. Kenneth Mike Sal, is he in here?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Didn't either.
Yeah. Well, who you want to talk to?
Why don't we talk to Tommy Gossett?
All right, where's he at? Place? Gossett? Okay, I'll drag him down. You can yak at him. There you go.
Tommy Gossett, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Oh, man, you're running pretty good. You've been in the top 5 all night, battling for 2nd and 3rd. How's the track feeling to you right now?
It's actually starting to come to me a little bit. I wasn't used to slicker track at the very beginning. The practice and the race time were a little bit off, so I was used to cooler tracks. I was overdriving 1 and 2 for the majority of that race and burning up my right front. So hopefully this run I have a little more something left to go after the leaders.
All right. Well, right now, looks like you got a bunch of guys and you're going to take the wave around here. Is this your only pit stop for the race, or you plan on stopping one more time?
If it goes green, I'm done. If a caution comes out, you definitely got to stop after 3 laps. Your tires are shot here.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end.
Hopefully. Thank you.
All right, very good.
And I got a feeling a lot of these drivers are the same mindset. If it stays green, they're going to stay out. If they get another caution, they'll be in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and don't forget we got 2 green white checkers. So, fuel strategy will come into play for that, but we are going to be starting with less than 50 to go, so the fuel should not be a problem, and they actually made it almost 50 laps. A lot of these guys out here on the same set of tires. So, we know that fuel's out of the equation and tires, even if we go green white checkers. So, if they can hold on to them that long.
Yep. And Earl Lateral and Hornet both take the wave around with several other guys who were 2 laps down. So that's going to put them back on the lead lap, give us 22 cars in total on the lead lap. '23rd through 29th are still running for position. They're all 1 lap down.
All right, get them going there, Dwayne.
All right. Pace car ducks off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. We are back underway at Texas Motor Speedway.
Well, that was an excellent start by everybody. Boy, everybody was right up on the wheel for that start. Larry Yingling looking to the inside now. He is not going to settle for 3rd, 4th, or 5th. They just about are about to go 3 wide right there. Holy smoke.
Just about. He thought better of it. Craig White does take advantage on that low side. Now takes over 2nd. But Yingling is in quite the battle with Townsend right now.
This just might be kind of a Craig White kind of night right here. I don't know if he's got anything.
No. Tommy Gossett got almost on the apron, but he saves it.
Yeah, Craig White got a little tight right there too, and Larry Yingling looks like they made contact. But good save. All this while Jason Beach pulling away for 0.6 of a second away from these guys.
Yeah, these guys had to check up, and he took advantage, extending that lead now 0.5 second over the rest of the field.
Here comes Tommy Gossett now to the inside of Travis Townsend. You don't want to wait too long on them new tires, man. You've got to make your move and try to get out there as quickly as you can. Here comes Larry Yingling now to the inside there of Craig White, and he completes that pass on Craig.
Gossett's going to try to take advantage.
Yeah, that's where it comes to interesting right there because, yeah, Craig kind of left that bottom open. There really wasn't much he could do about that. He got a little tight in the corner, and he couldn't turn that wheel down to close that hole up. And Tommy Gossett took advantage of it. Very good.
And right now, Townsend just had to check up for Craig White, who once again overdrove the corner, almost got in the wall.
Yeah.
And that let Thomas Ackridge get by them both.
And here comes Townsend to the inside of Thomas Ackridge.
And Yingling is caught up and is passing Jason Beach.
Oh my gosh, look at this. He closed that gap 0.6 seconds back and closed the gap, caught him, and now looking for the lead. Oh my gosh. Well, we're in the second half. He's not going to be saving now. He's saying, all right, I learned a little bit in the first half. I let you guys go, let you race it out. Now it's time for me to get out here and race it up hard.
Yeah, I think Beach is going to let him go because Yingling right now, he's not, like you said, he's not saving anything. And Beach, he's shown that he can save his tires, so he's going to let these two go by him and just watch them burn up as they race each other for the lead.
And this is just kind of a repeat of last week at Charlotte, where it come down to the end of the race where it was Yingling and Beach battling for that win. Now Beach is kind of falling back a little as Tommy Gossick went into second. Yeah, he's saving.
We still have 40 laps left. He's letting these guys go race it out. You want to burn up your tires this quick in a run, go for it, my friends. I'm going to watch you. I'll wave to you as I go by later.
How about Michael Pegg now into 6th place, coming from 18th.
Very nice for him. And right behind him, 25th.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a caution. Dude Conrad. Something happened there to Dude, it looks like, and he brings out the caution. Let's go back and take a look at this.
Racing with Frank Remuglia, looks like Frank just kind of pinched him down there coming out of the corner, and they made contact. Oh no, Frank got loose a little bit, and that forced him down, coming off at 2. Frank gets loose and slides down into Dude Conrad as Dude was coming up the track. Did not know he was going to be there.
Oh, yeah, big contact there. Actually put Dude Conrad into the wall too. Frank G able to continue on though. Good job. And I don't really think his car's hurt. Yeah, I don't think his car's hurt at all. It's just a slight contact there in the side. So he will be okay, but I'm sure Dude Conrad's going to want to come to pit road. Now, do the leaders come in? You
Absolutely.
betcha.
Absolutely. Anytime there's a caution, 4 fresh tires, here they come.
Yes, sir. Well, now that Larry's back out front, see if he can beat these guys off of pit road. Beach has been extremely quick on pit road. We'll see what he can do here when they come in. Looks to me like everybody has come in. So everybody on the lead lap. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, all 22 lead lap cars are in pit.
And Larry Yingling, it's a drag race off of pit road. He does get it, not by much though, over Tommy Gossett.
And I think Townsend actually beat Beach off of pit road. If not, it was close.
Yeah. Well, we don't have Travis Townsend in here, but how about we talk to Jason Beach? Get him up here.
Okay.
Jason Beach, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, Rudy.
Well, you got out there, Jason, and led a lot of laps, 46 of them to be exact, and now you're sitting in third. Kind of a repeat from last week at Charlotte, where it's coming down to you and Larry Yingling battling for this win. They're on that little bit of a race where he passed you. Did you just kind of let him go, or were you really battling hard with him?
Yeah, I was riding a little bit there. That first run, I actually I hurt the right rear. I was sliding the car up off of 2 most of the time, and so I was just trying to take care of the tires here in the first 10-15 laps. It's a long run, so you don't want to hurt it.
Well, true. Now that you guys have got 4 fresh feel goods on there and ready to go back racing here, you're going to be starting right behind him. Are you going to try to maybe get him on the takeoff there and pass him on the backstretch and try to get to that lead?
If I get a chance, I will. I'm not going to dive it in there and use up that right front. I'll try to get a run and make a pass where I don't abuse the car this early.
Well, the big question is, you had a chance to be out there for 46 laps. How much better did that car feel out in clean air than it does in the back?
It's crazy how much better it feels. I mean, even on brand new tires being on guys' bumpers, it just does not want to turn in the center, and then once it turns, it snaps loose and you're fighting the car. So it's fun to drive.
Well, I got to give you a little heads up here. Watch out for that guy that's starting in 4th right there, Travis Townsend. I've known him for a long time, and he is a pretty amazing racer. So just kind of keep an eye out for him, man. He's really good.
Yeah, he and I have battled for years, so it'll be fun.
All right, Jason. Well, good luck out there, man.
All right, Rudy. Appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Thank you, sir. All right, so
And we've
What?
had 3 guys stay out again. Don Davis, Derek Branham, and Eric Laurie are now all back on the lead lap. They'll take the waiver round.
very good. So that'll put 26 of them back on the lead lap.
Yep, and we still have 29 cars running. The 3 cars that are lap down are Jeff Willis, Al Cena, and Diego Vasquez. Yeah, it wouldn't, honestly, Rudy, it wouldn't surprise me if Beach actually drops a couple more spots before everything's said and done on this restart, just taking it easy. Still got almost 40 laps to go. He's not going to abuse those tires. He's going to save them because come down to 10 to go, you're going to need them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yep. I agree. Yeah, and especially if it comes down to like it was last week with those 2 battling it out at the end. And, you know, what we talked about was saving them tires to the end. Who's going to be able to save the best and still maintain that position and try to put on a good battle up there at the front? Now, Jason Beach was out front, said the car felt so much better out front, but now he's not out front. Larry Yingling is. Tommy Gossett trying to steal a win away from these guys. He's going to have his hands full with Larry Yingling.
And you heard Tommy in the interview. Now that he knows what he's got, he's going to go for it.
You bet. Well, here we go. Back to green, folks. And we're restarting on lap 64 out of 100. Pace trucks in.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green flag. We're back underway here. Texas tonight. And I'd like to give a shout out to everybody tuning in here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV. I can't thank you enough. You can check out our... Oh, whoa, what happened to Beach? Wow, nice save right there. But boy, that just cost him a bunch. Oh, no.
That's a big one, Rudy.
I'm trying to find him here. Oh, my gosh. He really got loose coming out of the corner. Oh,
It's like he said, behind traffic, it loose. It got him down into the wall. He saved it, but he got run over from Darren Reeser, who had nowhere to go, and that just piled it on.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Well, with these new tires, too, you know, and he was all over the back there of Larry Yingling. And he could have got a little bit of arrow off of Thomas Ackridge. Bounces off the wall, and it looked like he had it saved. Oh, and then he got clobbered in the back. Okay, and that started the ball rolling. Oh, my gosh, look at this.
A lot of cars involved in this one, Rudy.
Oh, my. I'm telling you, man, it tore up everybody, it looks like. Guy that snuck by there, I would like to go back and watch this one more time from, let's go on board here with the Canadian Rocket here, Mark Robertson, and watch how close he comes to missing some of these cars. This is an onboard view from him on this restart. Now, he can't see what's going on up front there. All he can do is just kind of watch it start to unfold, and guys they see what's going on up ahead of them, dodging there, and he gets close right here, really close, steers up through the middle, almost gets into Jason Beach. Jason did tap him in the back there. He sees more cars, and he drives up through it, keeps his foot in it, and does not lose that. Man, what a piece of driving there by the Canadian Rocket. Wow. Very good. He's going to come to pit road, though. He's got those tires superheated.
Yeah, anyone who was involved in that is on pit road right now.
Oh. Okay, I guess he's not coming to pit road. No, he's not coming. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. I guess he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, a guy, like I've been saying, a guy I keep an eye out for. I don't want to jinx him now because we just jinxed Jason Beach. Golly, but I wanted to talk to Michael Pegg for a minute here. Let me see if I can get him down here. Michael Pegg, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we've been watching you. You've come from 18th up to 6th. It seems like every week you've got a very fast car there, part of the regulators. How much of a team effort have you guys put into practicing to make this a great run for you tonight? This is really good.
Just trying to avoid wrecks, stay out of trouble. It's real aggressive out here tonight.
It is, very much. Well, now, you guys were at Charlotte last week, and coming out of that, you finished pretty well. But coming out of that, you're at another 1.5 miles this week. Totally different mindset on this track. This track, what we were talking about earlier, kind of have a lot of drivers have a love-hate relationship with this track. Do you like this new track, or would you prefer the old one?
I prefer the old one, but I like running this track. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's a nice wide track anyhow, and it's got that new surface and everything. But okay, so what do you do from here now? You've got yourself into 6th place. You're well inside the top 10. What do you do from here?
I'll wait for somebody to make a mistake. If that don't happen, be happy where I'm at. I don't want to cause any wrecks or disrupt anything. This track here, if you get loose, you can be 3 spots behind real quick.
True. Very true. Very true. All right, Michael, well, I'll let you go, brother. Keep it clean and have a good finisher tonight.
All right, thank you, Brady.
Good luck. Yes, sir. All right. Regulators are ready to kick some regulators' butts here. Or whatever. They're ready to kick somebody's butt. But, all right, so Larry Yingling, Thomas Ackridge again on the outside there of the front row. Tommy Gossett, Travis Townsend, Michael Martin, Michael Pegg, Craig White 7th, John Garrett up to 8th, Tony Wright 9th, and Earl Latteral. That is your top 10. As the lights go out on the pace truck, we're ready to go back green flag racing here, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. And right now, it does look like Dude Conrad has taken his car behind the wall. He is done tonight.
Yep.
But another guy I want to give a shout out to is Michael Martin in the 77. Started 25th, now up 20 spots to 5th place.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive run right there. That's what you call keeping your car clean, keeping it out. Well, I think he was involved in that, not this past accident, but the one before. Because he was in that quagmire that we seen, that the pack of cars that got totaled up there on the backstretch. So, but he stayed out on this caution, and that gained him a lot more track position. So let's see what he can do from there.
Absolutely.
Well, as I was saying, you can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for our full broadcast schedule, and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Dwayne, get them going.
Will do. We're going to have 32 laps to go at the line. Pace truck ducks off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and there they go. Ackridge with a good jump there.
He sure did. And I'm not sure. Yeah, he did lead that lap, so he did get a bonus point, just sneaking ahead of Larry Yingling by one.
Oh, more looseness on that bottom, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you. Good save.
Tommy Gossett almost repeated what Jason Beach did.
Yep. You would think he would have learned by watching Jason Beach do that, not to do that, right?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Good job, though.
In the grass, he wants by in a hurry.
Here comes Michael Martin. Travis Townsend's kind of stuck on that high side right now, but there he go. He finally gets back down into the groove, and we'll hold on to the 4th place.
Caution. Yellow
Oh,
flag.
we got another caution. What the heck? Or
Cautions
Eric
are breed
Laurie. Jacob Edson. Well, let's go see what happened here to those two. Yep, caution, precautions. You got that right.
Eric Dory battling with Al Cena. He's just on the outside, loses it, gets loose all by himself, and he spins it down in front of the 43 there of Jacob Edson, and they both go spinning. Doesn't look like too much damage for either one of them. So it looks like they get through it, but yeah.
Oh, yep. Boy, he does get extremely loose when you see that wall coming at you. Yeah, and Jacob Edson looked like he tried to dodge him, but finally Eric Laurie gets into him. But yeah, I think minimal damage on both of those guys. Edson sliding it up the corner here. Eric Laurie almost got into the wall for the second time, but just a mild hit there by Eric Laurie, so he'll be okay. Well, I don't see any of the leaders, or, well, many of the leaders, I should say. Thomas Ackridge is coming in. We got a few guys that are coming in. Yeah, quite a few, actually. Craig White's in. Colby Watts. Mark Martin, he come in. Or Michael Martin. Did I say Mark Martin?
Did.
Michael Martin. Yeah, so we got quite a few guys that did come in. Brent Lay stayed out. So Brent, he will be up to the 12th place now.
Top 12 stayed out here, which is going to be good news
Yeah.
for the top 5, because those guys who are now getting fresh tires are going to have to battle through those cars to get back to them.
Yeah. Well, looks like everybody is coming off of pit road. And fresh tires has got to mean a lot to these guys. I'm telling you, got to mean a lot.
Definitely.
All right. Well, how about we maybe get, let's see if we can get Eric Laurie up here, because he's still sitting on pit road. Looks like he's not going to use his reset. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Eric Laurie, to wait in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Oh, man, looks like it just got loose on you there. Did you have any inclination that it was going to break free?
Yeah, a little bit, but I just didn't have a chance controlling it.
Well, didn't look like you got too much damage in that, so no harm, no foul. You got enough to get back through the field here.
I don't know about that. I'm not too good at these small tracks, so we'll find out.
All right. Well, do you have a reset left, or were you involved in any other of those incidents we had previously?
I've got one reset left.
All right. Well, the good news is you're still on the lead lap. Car's looking pretty good there. So now that you got those 4 fresh tires, you should try to move it to the front.
Yeah, these restarts with these cold tires are a little bit hard, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Understand. All right. Well, good luck out there, and hopefully we'll talk to you a little bit later.
All right, appreciate it.
And Eric, nothing runs like a deer, brother.
Yeah, but you had to keep the 4 tires on the ground.
True, that is true. All right, coming to 27 to go this time by, and it looks like we'll probably have about 26 to go when we get the green. A lot of these front guys here stayed out. Looks like probably about the top 12 drivers. Yeah, the top 12 drivers stayed out. But now, let me tell you now, these guys up front here, 5 of these guys up front have got even more older tires. Okay, they've got 12 laps, coming to 13 laps on these tires, where the guys behind them there, Jason Beach and Paul Witt and all them guys, they've only got 8 laps on their tires.
And
So,
Jason Beach has worked himself back up to 6th
Yeah,
place, and he's
great
got the
job.
precious tires of all those who stayed out.
yes, sir. Let's see what he can do.
Curious to see if we have any more cautions. It seems like the guys on the inside line on these restarts are really loose.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's going to be interesting to see if these guys can hold it together, because you know the guys on the outside are not going to give them an inch because they want to get that position back.
You bet. You bet. That's exactly right. And we're getting down to that stage of the race where nobody is saving anything now. Everybody's putting everything on the line right now, even if it does cause a spin or whatever. You know, I know some guys they don't want that. You know, we talked to Michael Martin there a little bit ago, or Michael Pegg, excuse me. He does not want to see you know, he's trying to stay out of the trouble, but he's going to be restarting on the outside there in 4th place. So let's see what these guys can do from here, but we're about to go back green. Pace truck just about ready to pull onto pit road. We're going to get these guys going with 26 to go here, folks. Pace truck's in.
Green, green, green.
All right, there's the green. We're back underway. Townsend with a little push there on Larry Yingling. And Larry does lead that lap. He's still got a ways to go for leading the most laps here tonight. Because right now that goes to Jason Beach. And Beach, high side for him. And oh my gosh, John Garrett, that car was almost sideways. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I saw it. I was holding my breath.
Oh, man. And Jason Beach did not want to see that. He was like, no, not right in front of me because he'll get collected in it.
Yeah, and that's allowed these 3 in front of him to pull away by quite a bit.
Yeah, big gap there. Travis Townsend does go into second, looking to grab his first win here of the season.
And how about Paul Witt? We haven't really talked about him all night. He's up to 7th place, right behind Beach.
Yeah, he's starting to turn on the heat a little bit. Darren Reeser last season showed us just what it took to try to keep up with Larry Yingling, and was definitely a factor coming down to the end of the season. So let's see what he can do here on these 1.5 miles, because most of the tracks that they oh, we got one in the wall back there. I didn't see who that was.
The yellow flag is
Earl
out.
Lateral into the wall. Let's go see what happened to Earl. Boy, the cautions are breeding cautions right now, Dwayne.
Right now, Rudy just got too much throttle coming out of turn 2 all by himself. Gets loose, smacks the outside wall, and happened right in front of the 51 of Kenneth Mikesell. Mikesell didn't have time to check up, runs him over from behind.
Yeah, he just got out of that rubbered up groove right there, I think is what, and just put a little too much wheel into it, goes out, hits the outside wall. And oh my gosh, Kenneth Mikesell had absolutely nowhere to go. Oh man. Well, they do have reset, so they should be able to come to pit road and get a reset.
I'll tell you, the guys who did not want to see that were Larry Yingling, Travis Townsend, and Tommy Gossett. They had checked out on the rest of the field.
Yep. Yeah, they did not want to see it. They wanted to battle this out to the end. Well, I guess trying to find somebody that we don't. How about Alcina? No. Grab somebody that we don't normally have. How about Don Davis? I see him in here. Is he still in the race? Where's he at?
He's 13th.
Yeah. Want to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Don Davis, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy? Don Davis, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Oh, yeah, there you are. Pushed the wrong button. How you doing there, Dwayne?
All right, how's it going, man? You've had a pretty solid day. Started 23rd, find yourself close to the top 10. How's it going out there for you?
We're doing pretty good. These guys are tough. We're hooked up, and it's a little loose in the beginning, but it feels pretty good, and I think I can stay with them for a little while, I believe, to the finish at least, and hopefully get a top 10.
All right, and we've seen a lot of these guys on the restarts, like you said, getting really loose. Any way to try to combat that other that you can do as a driver? Just try to keep yourself in check?
Well, I've been changing my line just a little bit on the inside. When I go to the bottom there, I try to come out a little bit lower. And that seems to help me because I'll straighten my wheel out, and that'll keep it from sliding around on me.
All right, well, good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you later on.
In for there, Dwayne. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, it's a pretty productive race for him. He was caught up in that one accident there earlier, Dwayne, and looks like he had to use a reset. He's okay now though, but 13th on the restart. Back there with him is going to be Craig White, Mark Robertson, Colby Watts. Those guys all back there, 13th, 14th, 15th.
Yeah, if I'm one of these guys in the back, we're coming up on 20 to go. I would definitely be pitting right now. That way I can take 4 fresh tires and just not have to worry about them the rest of the race.
I agree. I would not take fuel. I just take 4 fresh fuel goods. Get that car to where it's got lots of grip out there. You're still on the lead lap. You might lose a few positions. But with some of these guys out here with already, 10 laps, 20 laps on their tires, you should be a whole lot faster. I'm with you on that one. I do agree. Well, it looks like Hornet did take that, and he's caught up to the back of the field now. He took that advice right there. We got a few guys that did stop. Eric Laurie, Frank G., Diego Vasquez, Earl Lateral, and Hornet. They did take that advice and stop. They must have been listening.
Must have.
Well, Travis Townsend going to be restarting on the outside of the front row. Now, let's see what he's got for Larry Yingling. Michael Pegg, Tommy Gossett in row 2, Paul Witt, John Garrett in row 3, Darren Reeser, Jason Beach, row 4, Brent Lay, and Michael Howlett in row 5. Howlett, there's another big mover right there. Started 27th, running in 10th now.
And right now, the guy chomping at the bit's going to be Jason Beach. He's got to hope that Garrett gets it going on this restart, doesn't have similar problems.
Yes. Because if you remember just that on that last restart, Garrett had an issue that did kind of stack him up. He saved it, but he did have that same issue that Jason Beach had, only he saved it. Jason Beach wasn't so lucky.
Right. Bit of a quality issue for Travis Townsend right now.
Yeah, definitely having some problems there. I don't know if that's going to pose a problem for any of the other drivers, but all right, pace truck's in. Larry Yingling ready to hit the loud pedal.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's a green flag. We're back underway here at Texas tonight for race number 2 of the Old Fart Sim Racing League, brought to you by the Fort Worth Screen Printing.
And that blinking definitely affected that restart, Rudy. These guys were all holding back there, trying not to get involved should something happen. And that spread them out big time.
Yep, Michael Pegg holding these guys back a little bit. Paul Witt, John Garrett. John Garrett down there on the bottom now. That would make me a little nervous if I was Jason Beach. Oh, we got another caution. What? Hornet involved in that, but I don't think it was
Mark
him
Robertson.
that actually. Earl Lateral, maybe. Let's go see.
Mark Robertson, the 88, Rudy.
Was it Mark Robertson? Okay.
Yeah, he gets, looks like he gets a little help from the 77 of Michael Martin. Looks like he just gets punted down on the apron and just not able to recover it. And there's actually some net code between those two.
Oh my, yeah, he did get punted. And again, and then Alcina gets into the back of him. Yeah, net code. Oh my gosh, was that ever some major net code? Mark Robertson looks like he did save it, but he's taking mowing the front stretch grass right there. They have lawnskeepers for that there, Mark. You don't need to be mowing the grass. Good save. I think he'll be all right. He's going to come in and get some fresh tires. Wasn't so good for Earl Lateral, though. Earl looks like Earl's taking his car behind the wall.
And so has Alcina.
Yep. Dang. Boy, the herd's thinning.
Yeah, that actually knocked a few of them out. Kenneth Mikesell also gone. We now have 24 cars remaining.
Well, we'll get through this. Let's see how many cautions this makes. Caution number 6. Holy smoke.
Yeah, these guys, I was impressed with the first half of the race. These guys
Yeah.
got through it. But it seems like since everybody's gotten fresh tires, they've just had some loose issues that they can't get a handle on right now. And most of these spins that we've been seeing to bring out the cautions have been self-spins for the most part.
Yeah, I hate it for that. I hate it for them guys, you know, to have those problems like that. But hopefully they can get it under control here, because we're probably gonna have about 15 to go when we get the green here, 14 or 15. I don't know if they'll get the 1 to go signal here. Nope, not
Nope.
yet.
Wow.
Wow.
Extended caution period.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Well, again, thank you everybody for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it very much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're here, if you're first time here on MaxSpeedTV, and hit that like button. We appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow night doing a dirt race. Dwayne, I haven't done a dirt race in about 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just kind of a one-off thing for some guys that I don't know how it's going to go. Everybody can tune in and, I guess, laugh at me and see how good I do. I don't know. Like I said, it's been about 3 years since I've done a dirt race, so I don't know. I told the guy, I said, I'm not guaranteeing you how good it's going to come out.
Are you going to be broadcasting it, or are you going to be in the
Yeah.
race?
No, I'm broadcasting.
I think it'd be more fun to see in the race, Rudy.
Oh no, I'd really get I'd be the laughing stock of iRacing then. Should get the 1 to go here. I think everybody's out there on the track. They're ready to go.
Yeah, we have 23 cars remaining, and all 23 are on the lead lap.
All right, lights are out. We'll get them going there, Dwayne.
They'll do.
This could be the final restart. I don't think it's going to be. I think we're still going to see another caution, maybe 2, but I hope not. I hope not for these guys. And Larry Engling, you know, he's loving life right now because he's leading a lot of laps out here just under caution. He's led 37 laps, coming to 38. Jason Beach has led 46. So I don't know if Larry Engling, if he can lead the rest of these laps, he'll take over the most laps led and get more bonus points in his pocket.
And I think right now we might see another split start. Travis Townsend's still having connection issues, so we'll have to see how that affects us as we go.
Right. Yeah, we hope it doesn't gaggle them up like it did on that last restart there. Everybody was trying to steer clear of Travis. Actually, I can't remember him having connection issues, but
Base truck ducks off for possibly the final time.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, and we go back to racing.
Travis is staying right there with him.
Yeah, nobody backed off as much this time. They're still all right there in the group.
Yep, Tommy Gossett now 3rd place. Staying right with these guys. He's been up here inside the
Get
top
another one,
5. Good save. He kept it off the track, though. Kept it green.
He did. Colby Watts. You're still green, and he's getting it back underway.
Yeah, these guys are really having a difficult time with these cold tires right now. And then you got to think about as many cautions as we've had, how much, you know, the guys that have stayed out here, like these guys up front, been out here 27 laps right now. The caution playing that heat cycle game with these guys, you know, because heat cycling these tires can be pretty detrimental to them. You know, it can really cause a lot of issues. Well,
Tommy
look at this
Gossett
here.
takes over
Tommy
second
Gossett,
place.
yep. Nice. He got enough to get there to the win. I don't know. Boy, he is all over him, taking a look.
There he goes.
Hasn't led yet today, and he's not wasting any time. Takes over the lead from Larry Yingling.
Sir, now is not the time to save. You got it, use it.
That's right. Even though these guys are on older tires, they're really doing well. Travis Townsend, since that door opened up, he got inside Larry Yingling. And Tommy Gossett's going to lead his first lap of the race.
Well, he said earlier he knew what he had and he was going for it. Here he goes. And with Yingling now battling Townsend, this is going to give him a chance to put some distance between them.
Yep. Larry Yingling looks like he is going to clear Travis. And here comes Michael Pegg into the picture. Michael wants to get up there and win. He said, I'm not going to wreck. I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. Are we going to see contact between those front three, maybe?
They're working towards it, Rudy. I tell you what, I don't think I've seen cars this close, not even on a super speedway.
Yeah, these guys are a little too close for comfort here, I think.
Gossett comes up the hill. We're 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, my God,
Texas
3
Motor
wide for the
Speedway.
lead. And coming up on lap traffic, too, Dwayne. Oh, my gosh. How are they going to deal with that?
Worst
Travis
case
Townsend
scenario.
takes over the lead. And how are they going to navigate this lap traffic? Lap traffic gets out of the way. The 86 there, whoa, Travis, that was Colby Watts. I'm not going to be able to stay on Travis too much here. We'll have to keep an eye on this from the second place finisher. The second place driver, Tommy Gossett, is the leader. Keep blinking out right there.
8 laps to go, and it's not over yet. Here comes Tommy Gossett.
Oh my gosh. And are they going to make contact? Is there going to be some net coding there? Possibly, and those two get together.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution. Let's go back here, find out. Tony Wright involved in that. And Michael Martin. Looks like might have spun trying to miss that. Go back and see.
Coming through the trioval, Rudy.
Tony Wright?
Yeah, Tony Wright gets run over by Michael Martin.
Oh, my.
Tony got a little tight coming off 4, and Martin got a run and just ran out of real estate.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Tony might have come down the hill a little bit into him, too, but oh, my. Yeah, so that's going to be tough for both of them drivers. Michael Martin going to slide up. You know what? He didn't get any damage on that, and I don't think Tony Wright did either. Wow, good job by them guys. Wow. Well, Travis is out front now, so what are you thinking?
I think it's going to be interesting, especially with his connection issues. I got a feeling we're going to see some sort of net code before this is over.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's been atrocious that blinking that he has been doing. I'm not even going to stay on him there, but we got to get one more interview in here before we go. So how about Thomas Ackery? Is he in here? Hey, you know what? Travis Townsend's in here.
Go for it.
Hey,
Talk to
let's
him. See
get
what
him
he's
in
gonna
here.
say.
Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Rudy?
I'm doing well, brother. Man, long time no see. Good to see you out here racing. You've been kind of patient for a while here now. The patience have gone. You think you got this win in the bag?
I don't know, Rudy. It's going to be wild. I felt like on long run speed, I could probably outrun most of these guys with the exception of maybe Jason, but I don't know. 5-lap shootout or 4 or whatever it's going to be. It's probably going to be ugly. It's going to be a bunch of blocking and just doing everything we can to keep the track position.
Well, this is your first race with these guys, isn't it?
Yeah, in quite a while. As you know, I used to run with them years ago, but first time back in a while.
Well, it's good to see you, Travis. I mean, I said at the beginning of the show, you're the guy kind of keep an eye on you because I've known you for a long time. I know how you race. You're a good racer. And here you are leading the race for the first time tonight. And, well, you led a lap earlier. But you, with 5 to go this time by, I'm going to wish you the best of luck out there, Travis. Bring home that win.
Thanks, Rudy. Appreciate it. We'll try our best.
All right, man. I don't know. He doesn't sound too confident in that answer, Dwayne.
No, he sounds like a guy who had a mirror full of Tommy Gossett in the last 2 turns before the caution came out. So
But then-
it's going to be interesting to see.
But then think about another thing here, too. Could be a little bit of a mind game. You know, some drivers like to play that little bit of a mind game on other people that, you know, they may have a good car. It might feel really good to them. They think they might have the win in the bag here, but he's kind of downplaying it. Now that he's out front, that car's going to feel better. He hasn't been out front only but 1 lap earlier to see how that car felt in clean air. So now that he's got that opportunity, maybe he'll get, you know, just enough laps to really feel what that car feels like. Because we heard Jason Beach say earlier, the car just feels absolutely phenomenal out there in front in that clean air.
Yeah, and speaking of Jason Beach, he's still going to restart in 6th position. And Larry Yingling, our 2 lap leaders here, Yingling's going to be right in front of him in 4th. So it's going to be interesting to see how quickly these 2 can get to the bottom and try to work back towards the front.
I know it. It's going to be really cool. Now, we do have 2 green-white checkers, folks, if we need them. But maybe we'll get this through here without any green-white checkers. We'll find out here in a few minutes. I think they're good to 1 to go here, I do believe.
Lights
All
are
right. Very good. Here we go. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout, Dwayne. Oh, my God.
3-lap shootout, but still not a green-white checker.
Hey, DF, how you doing there, DF Williams? Yeah, this could be the final restart. If they can make it to the white flag, the race will be official then, and we won't need any green-white checkers tonight. I think we used them all last week, didn't we?
We came close.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But this is a time of race. If you got any snacks left, folks, use them up, just like with these drivers and their tires.
Yep. These guys have been out here 37 laps when they cross the line. So that'll make them about 40 laps on these tires. And boy, they've been able to hold this front pretty good.
Yeah, they've had quite a number of laps under caution, though, so it's kind of helped them out. All right, here we go. East car ducks off. Green flag is out at Texas Motor Speedway. 3 laps to go.
Larry Yingling giving Tommy Gossett a little shot there, and he's going to take it to the bottom. Has he got something?
And Jason Beach follows him through.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa, man. And boy, I'll tell you, Travis Townsend driving the rearview mirror right now.
Yeah, he took a low line on the front stretch. That's going to be hard through the corners, but he makes it work.
Yeah, and does he have it here? It'll be 2 to go at the line. 2 to go, folks. Next time around, it's going to be a white flag if we can make it without a caution. Tommy Gossett, 3rd place. Michael Pegg battling here with Jason Beach. Pegg coming from 18th position. I seen a car spinning back there, but obviously no caution. Coming to get the white flag this time by for Travis Townsend. 1 lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go.
No green-white checkers here.
Nope, no green-white checkers. Gossett to the inside of Larry Yingling. Does he have enough to hold that 2nd place?
Does he have enough to make a run at Townsend?
Yeah, that's going to be the next question. Townsend, takes it down to the low side, not leaving that bottom open for anybody to get in there. Goss it, almost losing it. And Townsend grabbed the win. Congratulations. Wow, what a win right there at the very end, Dwayne.
That was a battle, my friend.
Yes, sir. Let's go back and take a look at that one more time here as we get these guys up here, folks. It'll just take us a minute. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Travis Townsend. Boy, a little blocking going on there on the backstretch. You come out of turn 2, kept it on that bottom, just what you needed to do, and you bring home the win here tonight, Travis. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Rudy. I hate having a race like that, but that's just these cars and a product of this kind of racing. They just have create such just closing rates on each other. It's kind of crazy. So you got to be prepared. If you're out front, you're kind of the sitting duck, so to speak. So I was able to run that inside line and hold them off.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, anybody in the top 5 there would argue that fact with you. I think that everybody knows that, you got to do what you can with the way that the car is out there. You guys stayed out there 39 laps on them tires. You stayed out. A lot of those laps were under caution, but clean air. You finally got to feel what the car felt like out in clean air there toward the end. What do you got to say about them the last 3 laps there with the clean air?
Well, it definitely makes a big difference on the handling. I struggled all night or the first half of the night getting through 1 and 2. I was either overdriving it or underdriving it, and I was in traffic all night. So once I was able to get in the cool air, with it being nighttime now, and the clean air, made a huge difference with the downforce on the nose. Then I just had to watch on the straightaways for the closing speed with the draft.
Well, I'll tell you what, very good, awesome finish right there at the very end. How much mirror driving were you doing? Because Tommy and Larry were keeping the pressure on you.
Oh yeah, they were both right on me, and kudos to those guys. I've never ran with them before, and they were both 2 top-notch drivers and raced hard but clean. And that's always what you're
Yes.
looking for. And it was about like driving Daytona or Talladega, to be honest with you, is with the mirror driving, and that's just how you had to be for 3/4 of the lap.
Right. Well, you did it. You bring home the win here tonight. So who you got to thank for that there, Travis?
Well, appreciate the Old Farts League in general. As you know, I've been around for a long time, and there's a lot of familiar names in here and a lot of new names. But it's always been really good people, at the core of this league, and that's what it takes on iRacing to keep a good league going for a long time. And I got to thank Frank Gramuglia too. He put a paint job on this car for me just a couple hours ago. So thanks to him for doing it, and thanks to you for doing these broadcasts, Rudy. You've done a phenomenal job for many years.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. And congrats on the win. And we hope to see you back here next week and see what you can do.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Dwayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Tommy got it. Tommy, man, second place. You said you were going for it earlier, and you went for it. Came up that little bit short. Talk about your race a little bit tonight.
Man, my race went a whole lot better than I expected. I'm not very fond of turn 1 at this new Texas, and I'm not fond of this track hardly in general, but it was a good race. I was kind of surprised I qualified up in the top 10 like I did, and I was able to hang up there in the top 5. That first run, I struggled through 1 and 2 a lot. I was overdriving it, killing the right front, pushing up, sliding up the whole 9 yards on killing my tires. But once it started transitioning into the nighttime, my pace really picked up and it felt a lot better. And then I was able to get up in front, lead a few laps. I'm just not that type of person who's going to block you unless it's the last lap. And then 83 got by me on my inside, and the caution came out, and that pretty much sealed it. Me and Larry had a fun battle for second, and I tried all four there, but I just tagged the grass. It was just a really fun night. I'm glad I was here. It was a good race with all three of those, or all three of us up in the top three, and the rest of the field.
Definitely looked good out there. Now, you guys are, believe, heading to Chicago, Las Vegas next week. You looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is my second favorite track, topped only by Chicagoland. So I'm really looking forward to Vegas.
All right. Well, congratulations on second place, and who you got to thank for it tonight?
I got to thank God for putting me in this position to be able to do what I love to do. I got to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me in what I do, because I do spend a lot of time on this thing. Second off, I got to thank the league and OFSR for putting this on, and y'all for broadcasting. And then I got to thank my sponsors, RB Custom Rigs, Splash and Go Graphics, Brandon Crosland on YouTube, and y'all just do a phenomenal job on these broadcasts each and every week. It's so much fun to be a part of these things with y'all. So thank y'all for that.
No, thank you. It wouldn't be fun if you guys weren't out there doing it. So, kudos there. Good luck next week.
Yes, sir. See y'all then.
Rudy?
All right, Larry Yingling. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're looking at the big picture here. Maybe tonight wasn't, you didn't have the win under your belt, but you're still going to probably hold on to the top there, I'm sure. The top of the points, second race in. You got a little bit of room to wiggle there, I think. And but boy, I'll tell you what, the car looked very strong. And going back to, what the car felt like out there in clean air. I know we talked to Jason Beach earlier about it, and he said it was amazingly different. He said just absolutely you couldn't believe how much different it was out in clean air.
Yeah, when I was out front, I got out front when it was nighttime, so the difference wasn't drastic like when he was out front, when it was more of a tightness with the track conditions. But it was a pretty good race. At the end, I wasn't going to risk it with Travis. I knew at best I was probably just going to finish second, but I saw Tommy get a run, so I made sure to give him room wherever he wanted to go, since he's a fellow low-line racing guy, and see if one of us could have maybe stole it from Travis, but he did pretty good out front.
Yeah, Travis, I've known him for a long time. He always seems to race really, really well. I knew he was going to be a factor tonight. I really didn't know up against you. I really didn't know if he had a winning car, but playing that out there at the very end there with some kind of minor blocking moves. You heard him say he had to do a little mirror driving there, worried about you and Tommy. But good, clean race. Toward the end there, we had a lot of, kind of a rash of cautions, but it all kind of played out in your favor to make you lead the second most laps led here tonight by 40 laps. So very good. What's your thoughts on Las Vegas next week?
I don't know. This depends. I feel like I thought Texas was going to be more of a slowing down in 1 and 2. We did that a little bit less than I thought, but I expect Las Vegas just to be full throttle the entire time. So who knows what that race is going to look like? Should be interesting watching.
Be like a mini Daytona. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the 1.5 mile tracks here versus you guys ran super speedways last season?
I like it more than the super speedways because you're more in control as a driver. You don't have to have a whole line or whatever to get you out front. But I still don't like Mountain House with this aero package.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Well, congratulations on your third place tonight, Larry. Probably holding on to the point lead for sure going into next week. So who you got to thank for third place tonight?
I just want to shout out my teammates in the race, Dude Conrad, Eric Laurie. I'm also Tommy Gossett, low-line guy. And I want to thank you guys for the broadcast and everyone putting on the league.
All right. Very good. Well, congrats again, Larry. Good luck next week at Las Vegas.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Travis Townsend coming out with the win here tonight. Tommy Gossett, close right there, 72 1/1000th of a second. He finished behind him. So, and he tried. I think if he wouldn't have clipped that grass coming out of 4 right there, he might have been a little bit closer. I don't know if he would have got the win away from Travis, but it would have been a little closer. But it was very good run, very good effort by him and Larry there for the top 3. Larry Yingling finishing 3rd, Michael Pegg 4th, Jason Beach wound up with a 5th place finish, so that's good for him. Paul Witt in 6th, Brett Lay in 7th, Darren Reeser 8th, Thomas Ackridge 9th, and John Garrett 10th. Wayne?
Craig White brings it home 11th, Jacob Edson 12th, Diego Vasquez rebounds from some earlier trouble to finish 13th, so great for him. Don Davis comes home 14th, Derek Branham 15th, Mark Robertson 16th, Hornet 17th, Michael Howlett 18th, Eric Laurie 19th, and Frank Ramuglia, the first car 1 lap down, rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Tony Wright 21st, Michael Martin 22nd, Colby Watts 23rd, Al Cena finishes 24th, Earl Lateral 25th, Harold Decker 26th, Jeff Wills 27th, Kenneth Mikesell 28th, Dude Conrad 29th, and Ted Decker rounding out the field in 30th. Joe Fisher did not start the race for whatever reason. So again, congratulations to our winner. Thank you so much for helping out tonight, Dwayne. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Appreciate that very much as well. And I guess till next time, stay safe. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.